Welcome to Sports Night Live. I'm your host, Jason Dumas. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you know it has been a wild, wild week for the Golden State Warriors. You had the NBA draft, you had the Klay Thompson news, and you had free agency beginning. But some big news that also happened, they were able to acquire a new player, Kelly Oubre Jr. from the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he just so happens to be joining us here at Sports Night Live. Now, I was talking about the Warriors, Kelly, but I know you've had a crazy whirlwind week yourself. You have a career year for the Phoenix Suns. Then 5 days ago, they trade you to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then a couple days later, they trade you to the Golden State Warriors. What has your week been like?
It's been exactly that, a roller coaster. And I've been just trying to maintain, a level-headedness throughout it all. But everything happens for a reason. And, I'm just so happy to where the Most High has brought us, and that's to be a Golden State Warrior. So I just couldn't be more excited to get started.
Yeah, now, once you were traded to the Thunder, the reports were that they were looking to move you. Was Golden State one of your preferred destinations?
Of course, honestly. It was somewhere where I saw a great fit for me. Unfortunately, obviously, Klay went down, and I don't wish that on anybody, man. I just can't wait for him to get healthy so we can have full force. But, once the news hit and then Golden State reached out and said that they were interested, it was, an opportunity that we felt that was the best fit for me in this next coming up season. So, it's just been an amazing ride just to go through it all, man. The game of basketball is amazing. And then the business on itself, it's a lot of emotion and a lot of energy in it. So I'm just happy to end up here.
You just mentioned Klay Thompson. Seeing a guy like him go down, knowing his history, him battling back from that ACL tear, just as a fellow athlete, a fellow basketball player, how tough is that to see when you see one of those guys go down like that?
It's tragic, man. I firsthand can attest to how hard Klay works because I've worked out with Charlie Torres before in the past, excuse me. And, he was really close with Klay. And, I've always admired his work ethic on how he became such a great shooter and how he became such a fundamental player, man. So I look forward to seeing him get healthy and watching him overcome these obstacles that he's faced with. The Most High gives strong tasks to who he thinks is the strongest soldier. So, we're one of those. So we come from the same cloth too. So it's great.
All right. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you had the best year of your career last year, but you didn't get to play in the restart down in Orlando because you're rehabbing your knee. How's your knee feel now?
Feels amazing. I got it checked out today by the team doctors, and everything felt good, looked good. So I'm just excited to put it to the test.
Cool. Now you have a bunch of new teammates. Do you have a relationship with any of the new Warriors, and have you spoke with anyone since you've been traded?
Not necessarily, but that's something that we'll start forming as we all start coming together at the facility. Today was my first day at the Chase Center, just checking in, meeting everybody. Tomorrow will be my second, so I look forward to seeing who will be at the gym so that we can continue to start relationships. But it's going to be a great ride, man, because I try to just adapt in any climate that I'm in, and not try to put too much pressure on anything. So I look forward to just seamlessly meeting everybody and just growing and getting better with them all.
Now, outside of playing basketball here, do you know anything about the Bay Area? Have you ever visited San Francisco?
I have, of course, just to see the lay of the land. It's one of the most unique cities in the United States. To be able to call this place home, it would be amazing. I can't wait to get acclimated. But one of my favorite artists is his name is Rex Life Raj. He actually is from this area, and I get a feel for the city through his music. And to actually be here now is going to be a totally different sight that I've never thought I could imagine.
All right, now NBA fans and basketball fans are well aware of what you can bring to the table. You've been a pretty known basketball player all the way back when you were a high school prospect. For the more casual fan, maybe Golden State Warriors fans who didn't get to see the Phoenix Suns play that much, can you tell them what you bring to the team and what kind of value you have?
I bring energy. I bring defense. I bring consistency with my energy at that. I look forward to just proving each and every person who has doubts about my game that, you can't put me in a box. I continuously get better each and every year. And, it's something that I take pride in and being the best basketball player all around that I could potentially be. So, I wanted the last few two-way players to be able to play great defense and great offense. I look forward to taking on this challenge of just being a defensive lockdown player and an offensive threat. So, and my three-point percentage is always going up as well. So just, look forward to that.
Great. Now, last question, Kelly, before I let you go. Now, Dub Nation, it's like a movement. These Warriors fans are crazy, man. I've already looked at your social media, see them in your comments, welcoming you to the Bay Area. If you have one message for Dub Nation right now, what would you tell them?
Dub Nation, we wouldn't get this name without getting dubs. So let's get it straight up.
Awesome. There you have it. Let's get it. Guys, that's Kelly Oubre Jr. First interview since coming over here to the Bay in the trade. Thank you so much, Kelly, for joining us, man. I appreciate you.